Sophia, I think I already greeted Sangamji, and the rest of you, uh, welcome to the call. I think many people still joining the call, and welcome. I can just see Vanita. So today, the subject, Kavita, Swati, Kunal, Gaurish, welcome. Today, the subject of the call, quite interesting, very different. What would the world look like without religion? The subject of today's call. What would the world look like without religion? See, let me give you some context. We talk about so much chaos in the world because of religion. There is so much anti-religion. The people are fighting. People are going to wars. People, the biggest wars in this world have been fought in the name of religion. Today, there are people murdering each other in the name of religion, cheating, fighting. I mean, I cannot tell you uh, how much chaos there is in this world because of religion. So I am asking you today your opinion. What would this world be without religion? So we are talking about all the chaos that religion is causing. But let's try to imagine that there is no religion. Let's imagine there's no religion. What would this world be without religion? So this is the question today. And I'm throwing open this discussion to all of you. We have got Premchandji and Bliss. Premchandji, what is your view, Premchandji?
Shivam Gurudev.
Shivam. Namaskar, boliye.
There will be great cause. I do agree that a religion is a kindergarten for the spiritualism. Even then, if it will be there with no religion, the life will people will lead their life like Epicure on the principles of Epicurus and Charvak. Eat, drink, and be merry. Forget for tomorrow. So there will be great chaos in the society. I think so.
So on one side, there is a lot of war and there's a lot of
So
chaos.
religion, since it is prevailing in our world for the last 10, 20, 30 years, it should continue and people, 95% people somehow fear, fear their mother actions, so they do something good. And when there will be no religion, there will be chaos, nothing else.
Okay. So let us see. I want all to thank you for your view. Let me ask Bliss. Bliss, would you like to say or read?
Hi, Shvam, dear.
Shiva.
Shvam, you hear me?
I can read or you telling me? Should I read?
Yes, you have to
Bonjour.
read, please.
Religion teaches us the basic of spirituality and certain social norms. Without all these religions, I believe there would be some form of chaos in the fundamental values of man. So along
Yes.
Premchandji Bliss from Canada is matching your thoughts. But is that the only view we have? I mean, uh, what would happen if there was no religion? Krishna, what would the world look like without religion?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
I believe religion is needed to give us a direction in the initial stage. But even without religion, what about Ukraine and Russia? It is basically ideological wars. Even though you say it is religious wars, basically the conflicts is based on ideologies. So I think
I'm
even
not-
if
No, we are not saying all wars are because of religion, but we are saying there is a
no,
lot of
but even without religion, I think the chaos would be more.
would be more.
Yeah, it will be a barbarian society then. Basically, there should be a, something to, maybe first due to fear, we started, and then from fear, it turned to love of God. So
But why could
basically to start with,
not people pray to God without religion? Why do we need religion?
yeah, it's not needed. It is not mandatory, but it also helps to those who doesn't have that much of, intellectual capability or those who are basically followers.
Okay. So anybody else? I don't know whether we have got all views. Anybody else would like to give your views? What is religion meaning? I'm going to Google and I'm asking before we get Yogini and Kailash. Religion, the belief in and worship of a superhuman power or powers, a god or gods, uh, a system of faith. So, so basically, uh, I don't know, but whether religion is actually today, whether it is doing good or bad, and what would the world look like without religion? Um, we have a good discussion. So let us get to Kailash. आप बोल रहे हैं योगिनी स्वाति मनदीप कृष्ण कैलाश आप हैं
Shubham Guruji,
शिवम सर
religion should not be okay because without religion everyone is equal, okay, and they will not war or there should not be any discrimination if the religion not
so what is your view there should be religion or there should not be religion
should not be religion.
Ah. So what would the world be if there was no religion? What do you think how the world would be today?
World will be better. The spirituality path also be the good.
So
If
very
there is no
interesting. You know,
religion.
just I like what Kailash is saying, just as a as a devil's advocate, as they call it. So imagine today religion is banned.
Yes.
And let's imagine all religions are banned. Do you mean people will stop praying to God? So I don't know. I mean, if you suppose today we are creating what is your religion? We are creating that separating people in terms of caste, creed, nationality, religion, color, race. So I don't know. I still I am, because what happens is in this journey of God realization, religion is a key part. But today's question is a little tricky. The question is not what if the world did not have religion. If the world did not have religion, there would be barbarism. Maybe. There would be chaos. Maybe. But what would the world look like without religion if you drop all religions today? Imagine the whole world becomes a spiritual. How about it? How would it be? Yogini, thank you, Kailash, for giving a different view. Yogini, Swati, Mandeep, Kishan, Rajendra. Yogini.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
Religion is needed till the kindergarten, as we've learned earlier. But due to religion, we've been taught wrong things.
Mm.
So at least now we on the spiritual path, we can differentiate. But the children are still being taught in school and colleges too about religion.
So is it good? No, so is it good?
It is not good. It is not good. So they need some light on that.
So I don't know. So I'm asking Premchandji and Bliss to please think. Should we keep teaching our children religion? Now that is a different perspective. Please come back in the second round, Premchandji and Bliss, whether we should be teaching our children religion or we should be teaching our children spirituality. What should we be teaching our religion? So I don't know. As I told you, I come with a very open mind. Thank you, Yogini, for giving a completely good perspective. How are you feeling? I hope you're good. Good. Swati.
Hi. I would say that religion is very new. I mean, even if so I have studied history. So during the thing of Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, there was nothing called a religion at that time. But gods still existed in the form of nature, trees, fire, and and all those things. So gods have always existed, but religion is like a formation of a social structure. That is where the religion was important. Like for the legal system, it was important. For the vote banks nowadays, it is important. It can, it is like a man-made structure. But God and the fear of God and the love of God and all, it was all there much earlier. So even if it is banned now, I am sure gods will still exist. God of love will still exist. God of the, the rain will still exist. like all these things. So the nature will never cease existing, but religion can cease existing. That's my view.
So what would you concluding? What is your concluding statement? What would the world look like without religion?
Same.
Not better or worse?
No.
Okay. So Swati is coming with a completely new perspective. Same. She says same. Now, Mandeep, what are you going to tell us, Mandeep?
Sure, Guruji.
Sure, sir.
So I would like to wait through 2, 3 points on religion. So whatever little I've read about religion, religion comes from the root word of Latin, that is liger, which means to
Religare.
ligare, yeah,
yeah.
which means to reunite. So that means we have been separated from something that we need to reunite with, and that separation is from that self that we all of us are, whether we are Muslim, Hindu, or whatever religion we are from.
Yeah.
But all of us are made of that same self, which is Atman. So once we reunite with that, so I feel that somewhere down the line, all the religions tell us the same thing. For example, Sikhism
but-
tells us Ek Onkar.
No,
And
but are the religions actually doing it? Even Sikhism, with
no,
all due respect.
so religions are not at the fault. The poor interpretation are at the fault, is what I believe in.
But
Religion
but
as such
if you
teaches us the
say,
same thing. Yeah,
no, Mandeep, if you say religion is not at fault, but the interpretation, but all religions are wrongly interpreted.
I believe so, because we
Then-
have good and bad people in all religions.
Yeah, but then if the religions were good, then why do they let it be wrongly interpreted?
No, they don't let it be, because spirituality is good. Someone can be on spirituality path and still can do wrong things, right? So
So what
spirituality
is your
doesn't.
answer? So what would the world look like without religion?
So I feel that religion gives us a path. I mean, it tells us that where we need to go. It's just that if we follow it religiously and if we understand it well, because very few people know why we put, like, for example, in Hinduism, a lot of things have sense and we don't know why we're doing it. Why do we break coconut in front of God? What does it signify? Everything has a symbolism associated. So once we understand that,
Yeah, I really don't. I'm with a complete open mind in this call. I really don't know whether religion is really helping or not. Because today I just think, suppose a mother and father had a child, and the mother and father do not need to have a religion to teach them the meaning of God.
so I think,
Because-
Guruji, if in an ideal world, I would believe that a religion should be humanity. Like everyone should believe in one
No, but we
religion.
are not talking of humanities. We are talking about an organized scripture and organized rituals and superstitions and deities and gods and stories and fairy tales and all that we are talking about in religion. Okay,
Yeah.
let me, with all due respect. Okay, you
Yeah.
spoke about Sikhism.
Hmm.
Now in Sikhism, they've got their own Khalsa and they've got the Kirpan and they've got all that. It's also part of Sikhism, right? You can't deny it, right?
So Khalsa signifies purity, which is one of
No,
the
no,
nature of.
what it originally means is different. But
Yeah.
we are creating those divisions between social groups and we are creating you and me.
So Guruji, for all due respect, I don't think so. Religion does that. It's just the people who misinterpret or who politicize religion
Correct.
who do
But
that.
correct. But what if there was no religion?
If there would have been no religion, then there would be chaos, because religion, in a way, still
Why would
people
there
are.
why would there be chaos if, for example, parents taught their children dharma or righteous living? When there was Sanatana Dharma, okay, let's go back since many people have spoken. When there was Sanatana Dharma 5,000 years ago, there was no religion.
But there was barbarianism as well. When there
No,
was
but
no
are
religion.
you saying it was worse than Sanatana Dharma?
No, only the parts of the world had Sanatana Dharma. But if you see
no. Yeah, so
Mongolia
it's-
and all these places where
But
Genghis
they
Khan,
they were uncivilized people. They were savage people. They were beasts. We're
correct.
talking about civilized societies. When they were civilized societies, for example, I don't know how many of you have studied Confucianism. Have you studied Confucianism?
A bit of it, yes.
Oh, but very interesting. I was just reading a quote of Confucian, and it's matching with Sanatana Dharma.
Yeah.
They're talking about enlightenment in Confucianism.
Guruji, so I read it somewhere that, for example, 5 people are pointing towards moon, right? Those 5, we are focusing our attention on the 5 fingers and not the moon. So essentially, all the religions are focusing towards or pointing towards one eternal truth. But it's just that we are lost in that 5 fingers rather than that moon.
Mandeep, I think we need to really take this very practically. See, let me tell you one thing. If religion, then religion should make us realize God, right? Why do we believe in this call that it's impossible to realize God with religion? Do you believe that or you don't believe that? If you want to start your journey with religion, fine. But can you realize God with religion?
Yes, I think one
You
can.
can't. You can't.
So I believe Guru Nanak Ji was a realized soul, and he
No,
did it.
no, no doubt Guru Nanak was realized. Buddha was realized. But with Buddhism, you cannot get enlightenment. Because what happens is the whole concept that I am right and you are wrong. For example, Buddhists say there's no God. You know, what the Buddha did not say there is no God. But the Buddhists say anatta, they say which God? No God. Then what do you have to say about it?
That his teachings were misinterpreted by his followers.
So that is the problem. The whole problem. Thank you for giving good perspective. You know, we are trying to look at the pros, the cons, because finally we already know the answer. We have been speaking on this subject for a long time, and today very differently. We know the answer, but we are asking the question. We are going backwards. Normally we go front. Today we are going backwards. We all know the answer, but we will come to that later. Thank you, Krishan, Rajendra, Bala, Krishna. Krishan.
शिवम गुरु जी
सर
जब मैं छोटा था मैं स्टूडेंट था तो दिए की रोशनी में पढ़ता था केरोसिन ऑयल यूज होता था बट मेरे को बेटर वर्जन मिला इलेक्ट्रिसिटी केरोसिन से क्या लोग घर जलाने लगे बर्न होने लगे तो अगर मेरे को रिलीजन के बेटर वर्जन स्पिरिचुअलिटी मिल रहा है जिसका कोई डीमेरिट नहीं है तो मैं उस वर्जन पे जाऊंगा अकॉर्डिंग टू मी देयर इज नो नीड ऑफ रिलीजन इन दिस वर्ल्ड बिकॉज हम मानते हैं कि भगवान इंसान ही भगवान है तो मैं राम को मोहम्मद को गुरु नानक को ही भगवान क्यों मानूं मेरे लिए तो 750 करोड़ जो इंसान इस दुनिया में है वो सारे भगवान हैं और दूसरा रिलीजन के बिहाफ पे लोगों में बंटवारा होता है लोग सब कुछ खोने के लिए तैयार होते हैं रिलीजन के लिए फिलीपींस इजराइल भारत पाकिस्तान पता नहीं कितने डिवाइड हुए हैं भाई डिवाइड
the whole world is divided on religion, there is no doubt about it.
इवन हमारे पॉलिटिशियन हमारी रिलीजन के नाम पे झुंझुना दिखा के हम आपस में बांटते हैं और वो है तुम अकॉर्डिंग टू मी spirituality is the best version. We have to teach our children spirituality, not religion.
So my question to you, what would the world look like without religion?
Without religion, everyone is equal. There is no colors, no gender, no, everyone is good.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Thank you, Krishit. Rajendra ji, आपका क्या हाल है? बोलो बताइए.
Sir, I am back to my home district, Jammu. Sir, religion misunderstood or less understood creates chaos. इसमें क्या होता है सर? Although religion has introduced us to the divine, हमारे टाइम पे, ठीक है सर. But इसमें क्या होता है? We are demeaning each other's faith. मेरा बड़ा अच्छा है, आपका भगवान छोटा है, मेरा बड़ा है. It creates chaos. इसी से खून खराबा होता है. Now, with all these knowledge, जिसको बोलते हैं ब्रह्म विद्या, knowledge of स्पिरिचुअलिटी नॉलेज या डिवाइन नॉलेज ऑफ डिवाइन ब्रह्म विद्या जिसको बोला हुआ है इसमें हमारे साथ इसमें बुक्स में ब्रह्म विद्या दैट इज अवेलेबल जो हम डिस्कस करते रहते हैं दैट इज बेसिकली ब्रह्म विद्या नाउ इट इज अवेलेबल सो वी डोंट नीड फंडामेंटल थिंग एज रिलीजन
So my question to you, you, 5,000 years back also Atma Gyan was available.
Yes.
5,000 years ago Brahma Vidya was available.
Yes, sir.
It was called Sanatan Dharma.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then from Sanatan Dharma, then came Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Krishna, Rama, Durga, Lakshmi, and then came Tirupati and Shiva Shaivites and Vaishnavites and Lingayats, and this everything has gone and gone and gone and gone. So is it giving a good shape to the world?
Now it is not needed at all because there is availability of this. पहले knowledge हमारे बचपन में भी ये availability नहीं थी. गुरु ढूंढते कहाँ जाते थे एक point के लिए. अब तो availability है इस knowledge की. कुदरती ये ब्रह्म विद्या जो आई है खुद उभर के आई है. So we don't need this fundamental thing as we should teach our children right from that. This because of ego and mind से ही हो जाता है ना. Because of ego and mind ये हमें डिमीनिंग हो जाती है कि तुम्हारा रिलीजन छोटा है, मेरा सुपीरियर है, तुम्हारा इनफीरियर. Because we should ये हमें तभी होगा ठीक क्योस जब हम बच्चों को स्टार्ट से ही पढ़ाएंगे, जो ब्रह्म विद्या या नॉलेज ऑफ सेल्फ या अवेयरनेस की नॉलेज देंगे फ्रॉम द फंडामेंटल स्कूलिंग. So and it will make the better world.
I honestly, I do not have a very black and white answer today at this point of time, but maybe we will get there. Thank you, Rajendra, for your view. Bala, Krishna, Ashok Nichani, Rekha, Blitz, Sonia, Girish. Yes, Bala.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
प्रणाम, बोलिए.
गुरुजी मुझे रिलीजन का नहीं, बट yesterday का प्रॉब्लम सॉर्ट आउट नहीं हुआ मेरा.
क्या प्रॉब्लम yesterday का?
वो yesterday का आप बता रहे थे ना कि रुनाडू बंदा मतलब माँ बहन, आप भी तो घर छोड़ के आए ना. वो कल से मैं सोच रही हूँ, but I'm not getting that answer. You also left the family. You left the family, no?
हाँ. Which family I left? I never left any family.
No, you just tell me because I have never heard all this. मुझे इतना मालूम था कि जितने आसपास के लोग हैं हमारे, तो उनके साथ हमारा कुछ ना कुछ कर्म का खाता है. That's why we are dealing with husband है, wife है, जो भी है, बच्चा है. But yesterday you were talking about the different perspective, and that I did not get that answer only. तो please religion का नहीं, मुझे पहले इसका आंसर बताओ.
तो आप क्वेश्चन और एक बार बताइए. क्वेश्चन, give the question clearly.
जो हम लोग फैमिली में डील करते हैं, इसके साथ उसके साथ इसके साथ, मेरे माँ ने ऐसे बोला, फिर मेरे को बहुत ये हुआ, फिर मैंने उसका नहीं किया, फिर वो मेरे से परेशान. ये तो कर्म.
So what I tried to make you understand, jab tak you think I am Bala, there is an ego, then my family, your problems are there with me, my mother, my neighbor, good relationships, bad relationships. But when you dissolve into SIP, when you completely dissolve into being the divine, then there is family. Because there is family. Family is of the body. Family is only, अगर ये जो family है, it is with the body. Body नहीं है तो family नहीं है. लेकिन हम body है ही नहीं. We are not the body. So we have to. That's why I was telling you. Now I remember Kachipu. I was telling you. ना वही तो बोलो ना. So you are going to the, because what happens the moment you start saying I am Bala, ये मेरी माँ है, ये मेरी बेटी है. कोई किसी की माँ नहीं, कोई किसी की बेटी नहीं. वो ठीक है, हमने ऐसे रिलेशनशिप दे दिया है. सब आत्मा है, सब परमात्मा है. Everybody is soul. Everybody is manifestation of the divine. That is also part of today's discussion. See, the problem is right from the time we are children, we are teaching children wrong things. We are teaching children Shiva, third eye, and Ganapati Bappa Moria, and wo Makhan Chor Nand Kishore, and we are teaching Rama and Ravana and all time. How can we, if my father is 84 years old, he is still believing in all those things 84 years old. He can't leave it. So please think, Bala, please attempt what I'm saying. Thoda absorb karo and come back. Krishna, thank you. Krishna. See, Krishna bolte hai, I am not Krishna. I am Krishna. हाँ, बोलते हैं, I am not Krishna. I am Krishna. बोलो. Unmute, हाँ.
Yeah. So I have got 2-3 points because why religion came, it was to reform the society and that is how the Bhakti movement came in. When and then Vivekananda Swamiji, he took religion to the West also because there was so much of confusion where there was no religion. Yeah, Christianity was there, yes. But he always says religion, if it doesn't give you strength, if it doesn't make you fearless, if it is not practical, then it is useless. But now the word fanaticism has come in and it has made it divisive. And even spirituality for that matter has become very divisive. This master says, I am Bhagwan, the other master is not Bhagwan. Like even spirituality, I see saints becoming very divisive. So what's the difference between religion and spirituality also? So it has reached a state of degradation. So I think like a
if any spiritual leader creates this kind of difference, is that really a good spiritual leader?
It is not. It is not. Like any system, there was Gurukul system, which was at the peak of, it was the best. Then it declined. And again, a time will come like masters like you have a better, greater responsibility.
I am nothing. I am just a mirror. I just show you all the picture, what is in the mirror, correct? So
Right.
what I'm saying now, see, today we are saying we took in a very controversial topic. What would the world look like without religion? So what I'm saying, there's a world today, Krishna. There's a world today. Is this world looking better with religion or not better with religion? For example, how would Krishna look without the spectacles? Is Krishna looking better with the spectacles, or is Krishna looking better without? Take off your spectacles. Let us see how you look without the spectacles.
I was born with specs, sir.
I'm just joking, man. I just say take off the spectacles. Just I'm telling you something. So what I'm saying, there is already a Krishna now with spectacles, correct?
Yeah, right.
Which means there's already the world with so many religions.
Right.
How would this world be without religions? I'm taking from that
Yeah,
perspective.
I think it is, you know, it is a very dangerous situation it would be because it has declined. There has been many unnecessary factors, but it is in a state of decline, but it will rise up. For example, may I say something? Somebody said in Vedas, 86% is karma kand and 16% is upasana and only 4% is Brahma Vidya. This was written so that you go till Brahma Vidya, but people are stuck to only the ritualistic part because there are no good teachers.
Wait. Why are these 86% stuck on the ritualistic path?
No, 86% of Vedas, because you need that religion to make you go up.
No. So the 86% are stuck in this path because there is
No,
such a
sir,
path.
sir, you got it wrong. What I said it in Vedas, the division is 86% of Vedas has got ritualistic, so there must be some reason.
I'll tell
I'm
you.
not ritualistic.
No, these are all concocted. Because I'll tell you,
I don't know.
No, I am just telling you. I also don't know. But let me tell you from my intuition.
So
These
my argument in this is, I believe Swami Vivekananda or Buddha or people like that, if they had moved to religion, there has been some reason to it. So we need to study history, why they started the Bhakti movement, why they wanted to.
Yeah, Buddha did not subscribe to religion. And
Then
Vivekananda
how did
also,
Buddhism come in?
Buddhism came after he died. And Vivekananda also, if you look at his teachings, he speaks about universality. He speaks about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is a religion, right? That is a
No,
religion.
that's not. No, the problem, that is the problem. Today, I'll tell you, even you take the Indian scenario. In the Indian scenario, there is such a danger between anti-religious emotions in today's situation. It is very dangerous. So today it is very dangerous. No, it's not a joke. It's a very serious matter. And therefore, whether this is going in the right direction, we are becoming more.
So being a Malayali, we have a communist minister and we are very happy about it. We don't have, but the religion is giving some direction to some people, so that is okay. Live and let live.
So what, according to you, what would the world be without religion?
It is dangerous.
Dangerous. Okay, good. Thank you. Ashok Nichani, Rekha Parwani. Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sarji.
Sir, bolo.
Without religion, we would all be in a confusion. Religion is a must.
Why? Why you say it's a must?
Because there are so many rituals to be followed. See, if the religion is there, the pundits and the gurus, they teach us the rituals, what has to be done. If there was no religion, we would all be confused that this person is doing this ritual, we should also follow that. We may be wrong in that.
So in Sanatana Dharma, there was no religion as Sanatana Dharma. Then what about the Ashok?
But after that, it has become a must. Religion has become a must because we learn to believe. We learn to believe.
Let me tell you, I also believe that religion is. I'm saying we already know the answer. I have given you all the answer 10 times in this call, but we will come. Today, knowing the answer, we are going backwards. So thank you. Let me get quickly the opinions of everybody and get into discussion. Rekha, quickly. Rekha, Bliss will come later. Rekha, then Girish. Bliss, please wait. Rekha and Girish.
Shivoham, Mayor.
Shivoham.
Religion is required in the beginning before we get into the spirituality, and later religion creates lots of duality and chaos. Like everybody starts saying, my God is better, all that. So I think
So,
religion. So I
so what
think
is
religion is not required. If it was,
what
it
what
would
would
have been more.
what would the world look like without religion?
I think it would have been peaceful because everybody would have followed one path.
I don't know. I hope so. If there was no religion, would people start killing each other just because there's no religion? I don't know. Just because, for example, if you remove all the religion, does it mean that people would stop believing in God? Rather, I mean, so I just got the answer from SIP. I just got the answer from SIP now. So Girish.
It seems that every religion creates its own God.
Correct.
Whereas God is Anant Anadi.
Correct.
Even as per Sanatana Dharma, there is no created God.
So you agree? So you agree
Created gods came later.
All this Purana, Gurana from Vedas is not concocted. No, this is not the original according to you. Or you don't know?
That I cannot say.
Okay. Because the original.
But with the dropping of religion, this created God or gods will get dropped. Only SIP or absolute truth. A God not belonging to any category will remain as existed originally, because Sanatana Dharma is Anadi, beginningless, timeless it is.
So what do you think? How would the world look like without religion?
It will look like same only.
Good or bad?
Good.
Good. So you're going along with Rekha. So we are getting some new perspectives. Thank you, Raj.
Shivoham, everybody.
Yes, Raj.
Yeah, I would say spiritual is the ocean, and religion is different rivers coming and meeting the ocean. Now, we have different paths to do it, right? Somebody will have that complete spiritual knowledge. They can come and swim in the ocean directly. They don't need to take any path, right? They need not be a river or a pond and then originate and then reach to ocean. Whereas currently, as you rightly mentioned, the paths have been diverted. There is dam getting created. The ritual practices are getting created. We are blocking those rivers not to reach the ocean, which is a natural process.
Beautiful.
So religion, rituals, the current mindset of the people fanatic towards each of the religion are the dams getting created in their mind, which is blocking them to reach the ocean. So that is what I would say. It's a journey. If suppose everybody knows to swim in the ocean, we can be directly spiritual. We can directly be nirvana, right?
Lovely. What an analogy. Beautiful. Raj, what religion do you follow?
I'm following Hinduism, but
What were you born?
I was born as Hindu, but now I've realized that every religion is same. The kind of practice, and I'm coming out of it. That's what I would say. So
I love your analogy. It's so beautiful that actually, you know what? Religion is supposed to just be a kindergarten.
Yeah.
What you said, river, what we speak, religion is just supposed to be a kindergarten. And then you're supposed to stop. You're supposed to stop. And then you're supposed to go from religion, from the kindergarten to school, and then to university. You cannot graduate in kindergarten.
Correct.
But till today, there are billions of people who say, my God is better than your God. Yes. Oh, it's a big problem. It's not a small problem. It's a huge problem. I don't know. I can't even imagine what this world will be without religion, because it is impossible not to have religion. I don't know how many of you know the richest individual in this world are temples and churches and the rest of them. No organization, I believe, is as rich as religious institutions. Why? Can you tell me why?
It's become a business.
When there is so suffering in this world, when there are billions of people who are suffering, how come all the religious institutions are sitting on tons and tons and tons of money? I don't want to comment on that. I'm just making an observation. That's not our discussion. And therefore, there was some movie, Ashok Tichani, kaun sa movie tha, wo God ka movie, kaun sa movie tha? Ashok Nichani, you know that movie?
Oh
He's
my
a movie.
God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. So there are, that movie was, I mean, I don't see movies normally, but I saw that movie. That movie was really OMG. I'm not saying everything in that movie, but some things in that movie were eye-opening. So I am not, okay, stop. I am not getting into this question of the question, what would the world look like without religion? It's a rubbish question. The question is a rubbish question because this world cannot be without religion. It is too late. It is just too late. Therefore, there will be religion. But an ideal world, what I got from SIP is this. An ideal world is when all religions become one. All religions of this world should be made into one. I don't know how that is possible. And that should be interconnected, intertwined with spirituality. All religions must accept other religions. The first step. All religions should be banned to fight one religion to another. It should be banned. It should be banned to fight one religion to another religion. This is the answer I have got. If all religions were banned from fighting with each other, banned, and then all religions were pointing towards God realization. The Bible says the kingdom of God is within. The Upanishad says Tattvamasi. Both say the same thing. I don't comment on some religions which get offended. I don't comment. So I'm just talking of two major religions. Therefore, it is very important for us. We can't do anything about religion. I'm telling you, it is too dangerous to even touch it. But answer I got is that all religions must be replaced with spirituality. There should be no religion, but there should be a doctrine of spirituality. We should teach children from the class 1, from class 2, that God is a power. We must teach children what we said yesterday. Who said? Girish, you said. Vasudeva Kutambakam. Who said yesterday? Girish and Chidanand. No, I don't know who said. Somebody else. Girish. So yesterday we had this subject. Vasudeva Kutambakam. Is that the right word? Am I saying correctly or am I saying wrong? The word is correct. Vasudeva Kutambakam. I'm not good in these words. I only know the Mahavakyas. If you ask me anything else in Sanskrit, I have wiped it out of my head. My point is, this world is one family, even without realization of the truth. Today, I'm telling you, it's dirty. It's so dirty. You look at another religion and you don't love, you hate them. How can this religion take us to God? When every person is a manifestation of God, how can religions make us realize God? Religion says, my God is God, my scripture is scripture, my ritual is right, don't go there. I met a person from Jehovah's Witness yesterday. Yesterday, I was in the airport and I was giving happiness balls to everybody. You know, I give happiness balls. So this lady came and she said, okay, you seem spiritual. And so I had a book in my hand. I said, would you like to read the book? She said, no, I'm not allowed to read any book. I'm not allowed to read any book because I belong to Jehovah's Witness. Now, Jehovah's Witness is another branch of Christianity or some, I'm trying to study it. But the point is, all religions are kindergartens. Ultimately, we are all one. Whether we are Hindu or Buddhist or Sikh or Christian, it hardly matters. We are all souls. It is not that the Christian soul is different from the Hindu Atma. The Christian soul and the Hindu Atma are both Paramatma. They are both God. And therefore, ultimately, if we want this world to be paradise, if we want this world to be Jannat, Swarga, it cannot be as long as there is religion ruling this world. If religion is ruling this world, we will still kill each other, we will fight with each other, and we will never be able to realize the truth. So the answer I am giving you, of course, I've got 2-3 people asking questions. The answer I got from SIP is, what would the world look like without religion? If religion could be replaced with spirituality, this world would become a heaven. We have got now in the leftover questions, we have got Blitz, Komal, and Bala. What order is this? Blitz, Bala, Komal. Come on, Blitz.
You can read, please.
I can read. Of course, I can read.
Thank you.
Bliss is going to say something. Chaos. You told already chaos, something. If everyone would be oriented towards spirituality, karma, and all the foundations of spirituality, probably the world would be more peaceful, less violent, more tolerant, where they would treat others as themselves or as a supreme energy with respect and love. So now you're changing. Blitz has also changed her mind. In the beginning, Blitz said this world would be a chaos. Now Blitz is, before I could give the answer, she typed the answer, that if everybody in this, but Bliss, as long as there is religion,
we cannot
nobody will become spiritual. Nobody will become spiritual.
It's true.
So as long as there is religion, there is going to be a problem in this world, but we cannot take out religion. So slowly we have to merge, blend religion, introduce spirituality. Bala or Komal, who wants to speak? Komal, you can, Bala hai. Bolo Bala. And then Komal.
And what about Guruji? I got it, that answer. And what about the कर्मा, मतलब हमारा जो उनके साथ लेना देना है, वो कैसे डील करना है गुरुजी? फिर
किसके साथ लेना देना है, क्या
मतलब
लेना देना है?
फैमिली में जो हम लोग रहते हैं, करते हैं, वो हमारा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, ये समझ के करते, फिर उसका क्या मतलब, फिर कैसा, क्या मतलब? I'm getting it, Guruji, but I'm not.
This family business is all Maya. Yeah. We have come into this family only because of karma. We have to, unless we have got mukti, we will be stuck. So we can continue tomorrow on this. Komal, last comment on Komal before we close. If anybody wants to give a quick Komal, yes, please.
Yes, Namaste, Jai Guru, everybody. Like my simple question is, like, I am a parenting coach and I teach parent not to do religious conditioning of your children. And I also explain the difference between religion and spirituality, that you move your children towards spirituality. So just now we discussed that it is required. In KG, when the children are very small, they need religion. So at what age, what should be taught? What should I guide parents more on that?
Actually, they don't need religion.
So, but in the beginning, how to guide children? What to say?
So see, there's a power. There's a power.
Then there should not be any temple or whatever religion they follow.
I'll tell you.
Temples should not be there.
Let me tell you the problem. The minute I go to a temple, then those impressions sit into my head.
No, in the house, I'm saying there should be a religious.
They can be a light. They can be a lamp.
Okay.
They can. What is this power? What is this light? There's the light of God.
Okay, or the Om sign or some other sign like that.
For example, in Buddhist, they were not supposed to have idols, but now you go to a Buddhist mosque and there are monastery, and there are hundreds and thousands of idols.
Of Buddha, yeah.
So
what do you guide me? How should I guide parents?
No, I think from a young age, children must be told that these religions are all not to be taken seriously, because we are all belonging to one God. The moment I start saying I'm Hindu and you're Christian and you're Buddhist, we are creating duality. We are creating ignorance. Yes, and once, Komal, do you agree? Once the child is taught this for 10, 12, 14 years, can they change after that?
No, that will be conditioning in their mind. So it will get settled. So it will be difficult. Yeah, so I'm telling the same thing, but because you said it is required in the KG. So at what age?
No, I didn't say like this. I said religion is a kindergarten of university. And ideally, as long as religions are not against each other, as long as religions restraint themselves only up to kindergarten level, it's fine. Kindergarten level means only up to the age of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Tell me what age is kindergarten? 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. At what age? Then after that,
5 years, yeah.
No, uske baad there should be no religion.
But तब तक बोलना है कि हम लोग ये religion follow करते हैं.
नहीं, तब तक बोलना है with a spiritual perspective. Not बोलना है कि मेरा religion अच्छा है, तुम्हारा religion अच्छा नहीं है, उसका खून करो, इसका खून करो.
अच्छा बुरा नहीं बोलना है, but religion बोलना है कि हम हिंदू है या हम मुस्लिम है या हम क्रिश्चियन है.
ना, that is the problem.
वो भी नहीं बोलना है. Then KG में क्या पढ़ाना है? Religion कैसे?
You can say there's a God. You can say, you can show, you can even see, the moment you start showing cross, then who's the Christ? Who's Christ? The moment you start showing linga, then what is the Shivling? The moment you start, so therefore the problem. So this religion should only be an organized method of teaching children about God. What we say is today in our talks, we say religion is a kindergarten of spirituality because we exist. We are all born in a religion. Then I was taught, I took 40 years. I believed in Shiva for 40 years. Okay, administrator will kill me if I continue. So Krishna, we have to make a quick comment. I can't discuss anything. Krishna.
Sir, I'm really, please don't say that how Deutsch is I'm asking this question, but you have a temple, right, sir?
Who?
आपको एक temple है ना in Bangalore?
Bada, biggest temple of India. Biggest temple of India.
No, but their religion is encouraged, right?
It is wrong.
And rituals are encouraged, right?
It is my temple. It is wrong. I'm telling you. Okay. What more can I tell you? With folded hands, I bow down my. Oh.
Thank you.